And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott!
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the baseline, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mass. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honeyed and milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
What a great thing. Ready? Let's see. Oh boy. Alright. I hope that worked. Oy vey. Hello! Monday Madness. That's right. Struggle Stream Monday. Thank you for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. I can hear my big mouth, so that means it's on like a leprechaun. Alright, so, let me get this thing here. There we go. Something like that. Chat, there we go. Can't hear you. Maybe that'll work. Alright, I am using OBS. So it is a hot mess. I tried to be able to put the chat in the thing, and the pop, the bang, and the zoom with the jello pudding. And I guess it didn't work. Dag nabbit. But that's alright. Listen, there's so many stories to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. We got Matthew Adams out there in Portland. Straight up, we should call him trashing Antifa. Get him out of here. It's a beautiful thing. He was on the liberal hive mind show. That's some craziness. I've been watching Liberal Hive Mind for, I don't even know, 6-7 years, something like that. He had Alex. Alex was, I was going to say once. I think it was actually twice. I think he mentioned Alex twice, you know, for probably a town hall or something like that. And it always warms my heart when one of our own gets on one of these great shows. Like Rita out there in Australia, all that fun stuff. So, shout out to the man himself. And we'll watch that video later. We got WNBA players. I think they're about to be broke. Maybe not. But we'll see, and we'll talk about it. There's all types of stuff. Is Trump and Tulsi, are they really going to arrest Obama? We going to find out. We got to find out, people. All right, I got to stop yelling because it's probably loud as shit. All right. And you know I ain't going to stop yelling. If I stop yelling, I ain't going to be breathing. All right. I got, seriously, mad shit. Jerome Powell from the Fed, who just refuses to lower the interest rates. He might be getting his tuchus lowered in the jail with Big Tyrone getting his interest rates lowered, if you know what I'm screaming. And we'll check into that. There is all types of stuff. We're going to talk about Joe Exotic. We're going to talk about all types of goodies. So thank you guys so much for being here, for real. I know I'm a silly willy, but man, I appreciate you guys so much. Every time I check that chat, I'm like, please say the crew's here. and you guys come through every single time. Dag nabbit, I wish I tried to use this extension. I'm probably not using it right. I'll fix it after the fact. So, yeah. Also, please forgive me. It is in the middle of the summer, and traffic is a biznitch. It's a son of a gun, and it's driving your boy insane. I'm like, all right, I'll start at 6:05. That's normal. Okay, I'm looking at my phone. Oh, okay. Yep. Nah, I guess I'll go on at 6:10. All right, I'll just do 6:50 and 6:50. No, you know what? I'm gonna do 6:20. 6:20's fine. You know what? I mean, I guess it's like, instead of 6, I'll just go 6:30. We'll just make it 6:30. And I was panicking, like Trump calls us, a bunch of panicins. And I made it at 6:30. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. All right, let's get to the family chat over yonder. Bob, the Love Machine Cook, is here. I'm so sorry. I want to be more excited, but, the screaming thing. Bob Cook, I can't tell his time is here. Sean SD Sack Pizza. You know the drill. BW's up in here, my man. Let's go. Damn, I wish I could put these over here. Yeah, no, I'll figure it out. Listen, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth from StreamYard to OBS until I figure out which one's best. Morgan Elizabeth's in the house. Everybody, give some love to Matthew Adams is in the house. There's that sneaky devil. Dark Matt Steve. The one and only DMS is in here. He's like, can't hear you, Scott. And then Sean's like, there you go. DMS, we can hear you now. BW, Scott is on air, baby. All day, every day. Well, at least Monday through Thursday, I'm on every day. A few people messaged me. People that don't like to pop in the chat, so I don't want to mention their name. If they want their anonymity, then I respect the authority. And they were like, are we going to watch Superman on Saturday or Sunday? What's going on? I thought you were going to go to Rumble and, bootleg Superman for everybody to see. Thank you, Morgan. Morgan said, love the background. I do too. I love this. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I maybe I'll do it this weekend. I don't know. I was looking into like federal law to see if like it's a big crime, because let's face it, if YouTube boots me, right? All I really have is Kick and Rumble to run to. And I do love don't tell the Rumble people, but I like Kick better than Rumble. Kick is always in fork. That mess is always in 4K. Everything's shiny and new. And it's just so much easier to use, so much easier to type, copy people's name, boom, at somebody's name. You know what I mean? The whole nine. I just like it better. And I truly, truly believe that, like, if you go into a chat and Kick, right? And there are 198 people. There are, like, 80 people chatting in the chat. If you go into a Rumble stream and there are 200 people supposedly watching, there are 3 people in the chat. I don't care what nobody says. There's some bots happening up in there. You got some Autobots. You got Terminators. Screw your freedom. We're not going to give you your freedom back. It's a bunch of Terminators up in there. I don't like them bots. Listen, I ain't dissing nobody for doing it. Do what you got to do, alright? And that's up to you. If you want to do the bot deal, that's your deal. I don't really see... Like, I understand. Okay, so people want the Autobot, the Decepticons. Yeah, that's even better. I don't need no Deceptibot cons all up in my mess, screwing everything up. I get it. It makes you look bigger. And for some reason, our society's like, oh, this people watching, I'll go over here. But I don't know. I just want to do it legit. That's all. And like I said, no diss to nobody out there. Do your thing, knock yourself out. If I got a struggle stream for 10 years, I will do it without those daggone Decepticons. Starscream. Yeah. So let's get to our first story. Maybe I should do this one. No, whoops. Yeah. At least it's up here. See, I want this to be like boom, highlighted. All right, I didn't set that up properly, but that's okay. And we'll get to that story. We will get to all of these stories, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to give a massively humongous, the biggest of all time, shout out to the one and only Monkey Cobra, Alex B of Fish Tank fame. Me and this dude have been DMing or whatever you want to call it on X. He's actually doing probably for a favor for me, because I know he's all about that IG and that Instagram. But he's been streaming on the Fish Tank website and shouting me out so much, man. I can't love this dude enough. I am rooting for him. Me and Mo are gonna be fist fighting for who is cheerleading harder for this dude. He is the man. Shout out, Alex B. I love you, dog. I am tooting for your ass. I love you. Keep going, bro. You are the man. Wait, BW say Alex B. Alex B stands for baby daddy. Stacy G's up in here. We love you, Stacy G. Stacy G. I was watching, was in the Bubba Love Sponge this morning, obviously, and in the chat, and right towards the end, you guys already hear me whining all the time, but I'll say it again. I got a camera in my truck with a microphone, and if I pick up my phone, it's like, distracted driving. It's like, shut up, don't, you're gonna get me in trouble. That's really what happens. And my boss is like, I want you to look at this video. And it's like, shut the fuck up. You're gonna get me in trouble. It's kind of hilarious to me. He doesn't really find it funny. I think he does secretly. It's like, why'd you play it back to me? I didn't do nothing wrong. He's like, I told you, don't pick up your phone. I'm like, dude, I picked it up because it fell. He's like, I don't care, let it fall. I'm like, damn it, I wanted to chat in Bubba's chat. But yeah, so I was at a stop and I had a couple moments and it was like basically the end of the show. And Stacy G popped in there with the fat pig and Big E was in there. It was great, man. I loved it so much. Shout out to the one and only Stacy G. All right, listen, I could do this all day and I should. I'm just going to go all the way. We going way back. Way back. Now, DMS, I know you're in here. Can you tell me, are you going to review this thing? I'm not going to review the whole thing. I was going to review 7 minutes, just the trailer for this Jubilee segment. Just let me know. And I love it that you're like, no, I still watch, your stream, Scott, but I just block my ears or mute it or something. So if you got to do that, I get it. But that's just some of the, look at, I got stories for days. We got Guns N' Roses. I'm going to start with Guns N' Roses. You know what? It's in the middle of my pile. I don't care. Since we're doing shout outs, might as well do the big shout outs. Shout out to Guns N' Roses, baby. 38 years ago today, Guns N' Roses released their debut album, Appetite for Destruction. Hey kids, your music sucks today. I don't know, not Kenny Rogers, but you gosh dang right. Music today is garbaggio. It'll be Italian week. Again, we're going to have to do Italian week more. By the way, happy White History Month. July is White History Month. Thank you to Jesse Lee Peterson Some call him the Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. Some call him JLP. Some call him Uncle, Daddy, whatever you want to call him. I just wanted to thank you. More shout outs. Jesse Lee Peterson gave us White History Month. And you know why? Because July just feels white. People on vacation, hanging with their family and friends, doing stuff. 4th of July, loving America. It just feels white. So happy White History Month again. And we only have a few days left, really, when it comes down to it. What do we got, like 10 days left? So enjoy that White History Month. But shout out to Guns N' Roses, one of the greatest to ever do it. I know. Axl Rose looks like your grandmother now. But guess what? Your grandma ain't singing as good as Axl Rose. Axl Rose is the man. They all are. Slash, Sticky, Buggy, whatever the hell the rest of their names are. No offense, guys. I can't remember my own birthday, for God's sakes. Let's keep going. We're gonna keep going. Oh, let's do this one. Very sad news. Even though this guy was woke and you know all that mess, he wasn't too bad. But it's really only because we didn't hear him much. I know if you got this dude, I think if you got this dude in a room all alone and you were like, come on, bro. You know that ain't right. You know men can't have babies. You know teachers shouldn't be grooming kids. You know this and that. He'd be like, I know, man, but I can't say nothing because I'm a starving actor. Be cool, man. Don't blow up my shit. And I'd be like, all right, Theo, chill out, bro. And he's like, my name's Malcolm. And I'm like, you Theo, motherfucker. You Theo for life. And you better enjoy it. Listen. Your fake daddy Bill Cosby, he gave the Huggy Buggy when they try my sauce. They get all Huggy Buggy. Hope nobody Huggy Buggy our boy here, Malcolm Jamal Warner. The Cosby Show star Malcolm Jamal Warner has sadly passed away at the very young age. Sorry, I know y'all Zoomers and stuff think 54 is ancient. That mess ain't even close to ancient. That is way too young. From an accidental drowning. Some people say that Malcolm Jamal Warner saw Michelle Obama's penis. And that's why we no longer have him. But I don't know. I can't prove nothing. Maybe he took a little bit of the Huggy Buggy sauce. I don't know. They say black people can't swim. He could have seen Michelle's wing wong. Michelle said, oh, you saw that. You weren't supposed to see that. Have some of my Huggy Buggy sauce. And he's like, okay, leave me. Just don't hit me with that big baseball bat. Look. And she's like, why don't you go for a swim, motherfucker? And he went out and he's like, oh, shit, damn. He's like, I can't swim. Blow my Huggy Buggy. I don't know. Shout out, rest in peace to a legend. Hold on, before we get to that one, there's a couple other things. How about this mess? Now, I know Alex and probably DMS and a whole bunch of people are going to be talking about this, so I won't go too crazy up on this one. But this is pretty nuts. Excuse me. This is pretty crazy. The Simpsons calls stuff out all of the freaking time. Can I click on that stuff straight up right? Dog. Season 26, episode 10, titled The Man Who Came to the Coldplay Concert in Boston. What are the chances? What a crazy title. The Simpsons, Looking Glass, Ahead of Time, Thoughts, whatever. Look at blue. Sky blue shirt. Black dress. A messy black dress. Look at this shit. Damn it, I want to get it. Look at this. Necklaces and stuff, whatever the hell you want. Bracelets. Necklace around her neck. Gold necklace. I mean, this is nuts. It's absolutely insane. I think I'm going to have to force myself to go back and watch the boring-ass Simpsons to see if maybe my career ends up being big and maybe like the future, like 2045. Okay, whatever. Here's an oldie but a goodie, and it's only 17 seconds, and you know we out in here. It might not be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Thursday, but we still love it, Alex Stein. This is Alex Stein's second home. His first home is on his own damn channel. But we love Alex.
Vaccinate your dad. Vaccinate the happy. Vaccinate the sad. Vaccinate your babies. Vaccinate them. Even if they got rabies. Vaccinate my life. Vaccinate my wife. Vaccinate your DNA. Vaccine created by the CIA. Vaccinate your body. Vaccinate me at the party. Mom, vaccinate your dad. Vaccinate the happy.
Right,
Vaccinate
I just
the sad.
want to throw that in there because what's good. If you're not following our boy Matthew Adams, what are you doing? His name on X is Jerkin, no G, just like we'd say it here in Boston. Over here in Boston, Stephen A. Smith. Jerkin your Chisnane. Right there, give that man a follow. He is out in Portland hustling. We're going to talk more about that in a minute. Oh boy, I don't want any of this stuff on here. Sometimes when I'm on X on the weekends and I'm watching too many X things, I tend to go a little crazy with truth. I tend to drop in maniac truth bombs. Look at this right here. Just read this line. I do not hate anyone. And that's all you need to know about that, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick. Now, I'm going to click on this one. New Indiana mom of 7. 7! I don't even know if I'm going to have the energy to keep on being funny with this, because this pisses me off. Indiana mom of 7 accused of offering her 7-month-old daughter for Sisnex to a man on Snapchat in exchange for $400. Imagine your child's entire life is only worth $400 to you. She stole a name too. Wood chipper. 32-year-old fake M name Stapp denied sending the messages, but police said it was sent from her phone at her home. Stapp reportedly sent 3 photos of her infant daughter with a message, "You can F her for $400. Half now, the rest later. I'll send my address. I do not live alone, and her dad is not in the picture." I mean, I'm sure this little mud shizark don't care about no baby because she ain't got no baby daddy. But I just wanted to highlight this. This is a disgusting, despicable human being. You know, everybody's bashing everybody else's race and color and everything. This monster right here, anybody can be good and anybody can be bad. Just know that. This bitch is a straight up king monster and wood chippers all around. If I had two wood chippers, I'd clink them together. You can read what I said. I said, are we still talking about this lady? Maybe if she was a connected billionaire working for foreign and domestic intelligence agencies, Alan Dershowitz and Pam Bondi could get her a sweetheart deal. Oh well, bring in the wide wood chipper. I should have said Dylan and Morgan. Bust out the wide wood chipper. This fatas monster is gonna need it. This is disgusting. People are fucking horrifying. Real quick, you want to see something crazy? Now, my tweets, I consider that they do okay. They probably get like 1,000, 2,000 views and like 6 or 7 likes. But man, oh man, look at this. 55.4K. 523 views. I did kind of snag the fight that people couldn't watch. You know what I mean? I removed it from the paywall. as you can clearly see. Reach up to 100K. Bullshit! I can't reach up to 100K on anything. And when you pay, you really don't get nothing for it. Man, but let me just talk about the fight for a little bit. This guy right here, Mario Barrios, he's no slouch. This is the reigning champion, and he's like half this man's age. Manny Pacquiao came out of retirement to see if he still got it against the reigning champ, half his age, who has a 4-inch reach. I don't know if you guys truly understand how that's devastating to have that much more of a reach. And he's got the height advantage. He's just nuffing this dude, and little Manny Pacquiao came out swanging. It was, it wasn't like the greatest fight on earth to watch, but I know as a boxing lover myself, it was fantastic viewing to see a man. I'm only 31. Maybe in the future, I'll be like, wow, in the future, I could do that. So anyway, and listen, it wasn't just that one. Look at this. I did another one saying the Manny Pacquiao versus Barrios fight ends in a draw. As disappointed as I am with the terrible judge's decision, and believe me, it was a terrible decision, Manny Pacquiao won that fight. I am proud of Pacquiao. He did not fight like a 46-year-old. Look at this shit! 57.7K! Okay? 663. Now, I want you guys to do this all the time. Especially if I'm promoting Alex's show, Alex Stein's show, or my own, or Doc Mastine, this is what I am expecting. Okay, just so we're clear. Alright, so, back to reality. Is this a long one? That's only a minute. Why did Jeffrey Epstein flee? Oh, I don't want to do any Israel Epstein shit. I really don't. It's just, it makes people cray. Oh boy, more of that mess. We got so much stuff. Everybody else talks about that crap. I don't know. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell is going on here? All right, now let's get to something that'll actually, it's important. Jerome Powell is the head of the Federal Reserve Bank. The Federal Reserve Bank does many things. But, when you go to a bank and you see a little sticker on the window that says, this bank is federally insured by the FDIC or whatever the hell it is, right? That means that if you come and rob this shit, you ain't shit, because we're still going to try and catch you, and these people are going to back up our money. You steal $110,000 from this puny little bank, your local bank that everybody needs to get their money so they can barely survive and be able to afford to survive. Thanks for nothing. We'll be fine. You're really robbing from the people. That's what that little sticker is trying to tell dumbasses who can't even tell you what the ingredients on the back of a bottle of water robbing the bank. But you know what I mean. So, Jerome Powell. Now listen, you and I and everybody else, we all know the fucking deal. This is all distractions. Look over here. Look over here. Because they don't want to release the Epstein stuff. Like I said, listen, I am still pushing for it. You just saw 4 or 5 posts on X. I ain't quitting. I was even on Truth Social. I dusted off my Truth Social account. I'm on there yelling in the fucking void because ain't nobody following me or listening. But whatever. It felt nice for a second. Because I'm not quitting on it. But I don't want to talk about it on my show too much. I'll talk about it here and there. But you can get that crap anywhere. Let's have some fun. Even though that last story was depressing, I don't know what I was thinking. When I saw it, it made me want to. I was tearing up, and I was thinking of like ripping that chick a new one. But you know what? God will get her. Hopefully, some women in the penitentiary will get her, and then the wood chipper she goes. But let's get to breaking news from this little scumbag. Listen, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but now that we can't trust Trump, fully trust Trump, like I still love the guy. Love you, Trumpy. Trumpy Bear. I love you, homie. But I just can't trust you until you do some real shit. Throwing all these garbage. Oh, we're going to get Obama. Those bastards, they made up the Russia hoax. It's like, yeah, that kind of really like, I mean, it benefits all of us, but it really benefits just you. The Epstein stuff would benefit all of America and probably a bunch of other countries too. By the way, how you ask? Go watch it on PBD or any other damn show. Candace Owens or fucking who else you want. I don't want to know about it. But anyway, Jerome Powell, he refuses to lower interest rates. So when you go on like Zillow or some shit, I don't know, wherever you go, Redfin, 21st Century Homes, whatever the hell you want, .com, wherever you buy a house, go in there and look and go scroll down and say, how much would this house cost me per month? And when it says like $1,800 for your mortgage and insurance, it's a lot of this guy's fault. So just know, when you hear the name Jerome Powell, or the head of the Fed, they got a lot to do with it. So, breaking news. Jerome Powell has just been referred to the DOJ for criminal charges of perjury related to his $2.5 billion renovation to the Federal Reserve Building. Rep. Anna Paulina Luna alleges Powell falsely downplayed the project's $600 million cost increase and denied luxury features like a VIP dining room and rooftop garden. Personally, this guy's up. This is his last few months. They already are starting to like get ready to vote for the next guy. He's just gonna retire finally. He's been in there for decades, and they're finally gonna get his old ass out, and he's just gonna take his old ass with him because he knows. Listen, the president of the United States has like the final vote, so like they vote, and then it'll be up to like two or three people, and then the president says, "I'll pick that one," and that's what they do. So, and he knows his punk ass days are numbered. But I'm wondering maybe if Anna Paulina Luna has, she's trying to, maybe she found real stuff. And maybe they are going to press charges, and maybe this is legit. Or maybe it's just like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Because, like, the day that they lower interest rates, sure, the stock market will have fun. You know what I mean? Everybody in the stock market will be having fun. But the truth is, those lowered interest rates won't affect us for a few months. So if they get this bum out now and they lower interest rates, even 1 point, and they, like I said, they bring those homes that say like, oh, it'll cost $1,868 a month to live in this house without anything else, just mortgage and insurance. And I think tax, no, I don't think taxes are, maybe they are, who knows. 1 point, probably bring it down to like 1,638 bucks, which might not seem like a lot, but that's, about $220 a month less, which means $220 a month. Boom, more in your pocket, times 12, times 20 years, you know what I mean? And hopefully they lower it even more than a point and bring that sucker way down, because people want to buy houses. We don't want to be in these gosh dang triple-decker apartments no more. Not that anything wrong with apartments, but, some of us would like to live in houses. Now, here's little old pretty pants herself. Oh, calling on the DOJ to open a formal investigation into whether Chairman Powell's actions meet the statutory thresholds for criminal prosecution. Oh, so you don't know if they do. This is just a shell game. Look over here. Oh, we're going to get Obama. We're going to get Jerome Powell. We're going to get everybody. It's all bullshit. I don't trust none of them. I'm sorry. I know that bothers, like, our boy Snizzle. Oh, shit, Snizzle's up in the house. I am neglecting the chat. I apologize. Apologize. I was about a half hour behind on the show today. Stacy, I didn't go till 6:30, honey, so you're good. Thank you. Thank you for being here. DMS said Axl Rose is probably one of the worst singers to ever get famous. Oh, God. Listen, every girl that I knew of all walks of life and everything loved Axl Rose. I love Axl Rose. I think he's the man. I even think old lady Axl Rose singing does a pretty damn good job for a guy who like ripped up his vocal cord. My favorite singer of all time is Chris Cornell of Soundgarden. So I guess I kind of like those screechy, high pitch, but that made me laugh. Thank you so much. Happy White History Month, BW. Yes, Snizzle said, "Yo, let's go." Oh yes, I'm so DMS. I didn't forget. Doc Bash reminded us all. He said, "Guys, I got nominated for Best Singer Songwriter in the Best of the Bay competition down there in Tampa Bay. Could you please click the link on my Twitter and go to the Entertainment Center and vote for me for Best Singer Songwriter." Oh shoot, Stacy said it's a fake, Scott. They debunked it. See? This is what I'm telling you. It's all redonkulous. I don't trust anyone. Hey, Scott Starboard, say I'm gonna park the car for me. Hoyest of Vase, the Bolshevik Sean. Oh, that's no problem. I'll say it all the time. Be like, dude, can you park the car, guy? Go park the car. And people say in the Harvard yard, but Harvard is, wicked lefty. So I don't want my car parked in the fucking Harvard yard, guy. I hope that worked for you. I know. Thanks for reminding me. It's so impossible to hide and disguise my god-awful Boston accent. DMS said, I wish my holes were worth 200 up front. Jesus Christ. Sean said, I love the wood chipper idea, but I still kind of prefer the Who Framed Roger Rabbit villain ending. I do too. Get in the bucket! It's, what's his face? Oh my god. Christopher, maybe, is it Christopher? I was gonna say, no, that's Christopher Walken. What the hell's the matter with me? Good Lord, I can't remember Doc's name. Doc! Marty! I love him so much. My brain just craps out on me half the time. Don't forget to diddle the like button. At least that baby will be safe now. For real. All the sadness and joke, all the emotions of that stupid, terrible story. At least all 7 of those kids will be safe. If somebody is that, comfortable doing it, it probably wasn't the first time. I hope it was. I hope it didn't happen. God almighty, I hope that was the first dumbass time. And up your river you go there, chunky cheeks. Knowing who's compromised by the Epstein videos would be valuable information to the American people for sure. Oh, you know it. You dang it. Did I miss Truth Unbreakable? Is Truth up in here? Chris Cornell, absolutely, bro. BW, abso-freaking-rootin'-tootly. Chris Cornell, listen, there are certain singers that, like, I in my mind, I think I sing and sound like, I don't know. I can never truly you know, vocally or whatever you want to call it, match Chris Cornell, and it just makes me humbled. He's fucking amazing. My dad had Elvis Presley, and believe me, whether you like Elvis or not, that dude was a super duper singer. They like had his little hot dog song, all those songs. But when you listen to like his gospel music and his like funk and soul and jazz and all that stuff, like behind the scenes, that dude was no slouch, boy. He was up there with Whitney Houston. And I have Chris Cornell. You know, my dad's favorite singer goes way too early on the turlet, dropping the King Deuce. And Chris Cornell decides to, you know, leave a little bit early with, you know, Robin Williams, Dag Nabbit. Or was that the other guy? I forget. I don't know. Maybe that was Running in My Skin. I think I forget how Chris Cornell left us. Maybe I'm thinking of the other guy. Yeah, Christopher Lloyd. I knew it was a Christopher. Thank you, Snizook. Christopher Lloyd. DMS anytime, brother. I'm gonna bring it up here in a second on the show. Please, guys. I don't know if this is bad to say, but I've already voted 3 times. I used 3 different emails, and I hope DMS wins. I hope you got Bubba the Love Sponge is in one of the categories. Babyface Mitrione is in one of the things, and Seth is with them for their podcast. Macho Man, the greatest DJ and sound guy, honest to God, dude's amazing. I think there's somebody else I forget, but we'll find out in a second. Yes, Christopher Lloyd. Burden in my head. Damn it, I wish I could do that. He's so good. I could hear it in my brain that it is nowhere near the greatness. We're not worthy of Chris Cornell. We got Christopher Lloyd, Chris Cornell. You can vote once per day per email? Oh, shit. I gotta get back in there with I just kept on creating. I didn't know if it was like, you know, cheating. Do me something, yeah. Do me. He says 7UJ78I says my cat on the keyboard. Well, I say 78U meow meow 7U8 meow 1 to you, to your beautiful cat. Meow. Meow. I hope I got everybody's cats all worked up. Be like, all right, no more silliness. You know what I want to do right now? I want to go straight to that. I want to go straight to DMS. What do we got? Dark Ms. Natch. Right, oh, down, what y'all really want? We want DMS to win the Best of the Bay, or whatever the hell it be. Oh, I didn't like this? Oh, I like this. Oh, I hit the heart on, I don't know, it was on Facebook, Instagram, something. I was on Instagram trying to mess around. Florida boys, at it again. Damn, that is purty. You know there's alligators in there, right, bro? You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Whoop. What's that? Is that an alligator? There's a spider, snakes. Dag nabbit, man. You guys are crazy living down there. How did I not like that? Oh, there it is. All right, here we glow. Here we glow. Can I? No, I can't do it from there. Where is this it? Share. Copy the link, and I'm going to post it right up in here. Just try. If it messes up the show, do it right after the show. And get in over to Doc Matches anyways, and follow him on the X, Twitter. Is this where I posted it? I was having all types of trouble trying to find it. So this is what it looks like when you get in there. And you're going to see this at the top. I don't know what these things are. It's full of like spyware and adware and ads and shit all over the place. So just get in there and get the hell out as fast as you can. Best singer-songwriter, Fuck all these other fools. Pardon my French. Billy Dickerson, get out of here. We want DMS. Dark Match Steve. Bubba the Love Sponge Show. That's what you want. And what's the next one? That's what you really want. Best sound engineer, Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Best radio show. Look at this. Big Gay Radio Show. Are you going to vote for the Big Gay Radio Show? Marked Big Gay Radio Happy Hour. Gay Pets. 98 Rock. The Gay Morning Show. Stand Up for Gays. Hoppy Hippie Hour with Gay Ryan. Fuck all these fools. You want Bubba the Love Sponge? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The Blizzard with Babyface Mitrione and Seth Kushner. That's what you want. That's what it should look like. Look at Pineapple Radio. What is it? SpongeBob? Don't vote for that because there's a lot of SpongeBob fans out there. Vote for the Blizzard and all the rest. But please, please vote for him. Oh my God, it'd be so badass if he won. Listen, this it's this right here. These people are like ultra left. It's Best of the Bay. This is what it looks like. You gotta go right here to enter entertainment. Okay, we got a little time before DMS comes on. We got like 40 minutes. Let's do it again. Best band. Who should I pick? The Mordecais, the Rigbys, Will Ferrell. It's kind of funny. Amber Lynn and the Low Tide Band. Stick and Diddy. Who do I vote for, guys? Who should we vote for? I'm going to pick Sticky and Diddy. Oh, you sucker. Alright, I'll do it later. I don't want to post my shit. Damn it. That was going to be fun. I wanted to do it live. Just like Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly! Alright. Oh, man, I got to go all the way back down. Got to go back down. Alright. Ooh. Alright, let's get into this. Now, real quick, check this mess out. This is our boy, Matthew Adams. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I don't know if that comes in. Is it? Whoop! That's down. See ya. Whoop! Pull that up there. Take that across. Did I do that? Cuties! And that about settles that mess, right? I hope you guys could have saw that live. Was that good or what? Maybe I can see it in here. Oh, it's full in effect. I like it. And that's all she wrote for that. Not all heroes wear a cape. Do me abso rootin' tootin'. Lootly. You know, sometimes you just had enough. This is, and I've seen a lot of people saying, you're acting like Antifa. You're just being violent. Listen, we've been a bunch of P-ass B's for way too long. This is an illegal encampment. They put up this fake medical tent with all this crap, and the cops aren't getting rid of it. So guess who's getting rid of it? The people are getting rid of it. Matthew Adams getting rid of it. God love you. Some wear pig costumes, and that is true. Now look at this. Our boy Ryan over here. Follow this guy. He's great. Look at they did to this chuckalaka, man. Goodness gracious. A mob of violent Antifa rioters jumped and beat Ryan Amchaker, I don't know how to say his last name, outside the ICE facility. He was bloodied and injured. And this is coming from Andy No, who has seen his share of injured, bloody time. I was talking. At the hands of Antifa. Now let's watch this, shall we? Let's bring it back. Bring it on back. Bring it back. This is my boy, dude. This is our boy. I swear it's better off that I am not there because I will start clocking people left, right, up, down, all over the place. Chumbawamba, Antifa people, pieces of garbage, jumping this dude. He ain't doing nothing but just what you guys are doing. You guys want to stand around and bother people? He's just, and he is not even bothering people. He might be saying funny things like, hey, why don't you take your mask off? Or something like that. You know what I mean? I love America. I love Trump. We should deport people. What's wrong? And then they got to jump him. Dude's cool as a cucumber, too, man. I like that dude a whole bunch. Check this mess out. I told you there's a ton of stuff. I can't even stick to one topic. There's so much mess going on. Now, look at this. You'll probably hear about this tomorrow from other people. But you're hearing about it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you already heard it. I don't freaking know. Now, our last story was from a good patriotic American on the right. This actually happened from people on the left who are sick of AOC's mess. Now, it's really not cool what you're trying to do to Alex Stein's wife's girlfriend. No, that's not a good one. I don't know how to say it, but Alex could say it. I feel like when I do that joke that I'm betraying Paige. I know it's a joke. Obviously, she knows. I'll leave that up to the master himself, Alex Stein. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Overnight, Rep AOC's Bronx office was vandalized. A fringe group. Oh, it's fringe now. Calling itself the Boogie Down Boogie Down Liberation Front claimed responsibility and left behind this note. The Bronx is sick and tired of people like AOC and Richie Torres using us as a stepping stone for their own political careers. The Bronx stands with the people of Palestine, and we denounce the hypocrisy of AOC who voted to fund Israel's ongoing genocide and starvation campaign up in Gaza and whatnot. Buck AOC, yo. Buck that chick. I'm telling you, it's about as close as you're going to get to a rabid, wacky, lefty female, a Bronx female, whatever. This wasn't a protest. It was a targeted act of political intimidation. And it speaks volumes about the radical fringe AOC helped Nermalers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's a sound of love, booger number loops. Oh, that's a good shot. I'm glad they did take that shot. I mean, it's not good. You know what I mean? But, and then they just splattered everywhere like a bunch of toddlers. My 9-year-old did that type of good job 5 years ago. Come on, this is New York. You don't even know how to do graffiti. The fuck is this? Ridiculous. It's pathetic. New York. I'm a Boston graffiti artist. We used to go out in New York and we didn't do anything. We didn't go anywhere or do nothing. Anyway, speaking of the one in Outlet, Paige Wallace. She's like so childish, not to tattletale, coming from one of the most annoying WNBA players. Another prime example of why people don't watch LaMail. Now, what's she talking about? What's she talking about, Willis? She talking about these fools up here. Ready? Listen to this mess.
We didn't know that was going to happen. So
Get back to you.
Well, it was a very powerful moment. We didn't, at least as players, we didn't know that was going to happen. So I think it was kind of like a genuine surprise. But the T-shirt, just united front, was determined this morning that we had a meeting for, and not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present for that. But no, we were just we had a very
That really needed to be mentioned.
I'm trying to make a situation light, okay? But yeah, no, I think it was just all of us getting on the same page for the game. We wanted to do something that was just united and collective, and I thought that it was a very powerful moment and got the point across. And sometimes you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to say anything. All right, listen. This is the deal. So if you don't know, the WNBA sucks. Nobody watches it. 6th grade intramural boy and girl basketball leagues are way more entertaining. I am not even being sarcastic. I've been to these things, and it's like almost like the whole place is going nuts for these kids. Like, come on. It's like right when they started figuring out and they're actually getting good. They hit more shots than these bum-ass chicks up here. Garbage-ass, lefty lesbians who can't shoot, dunk, pass, dribble, nothing. They suck. They're terrible. Caitlin Clark came in the fucking league, and she's like the white Larry Bird. And the white... And sorry, ladies. Don't be upset, ladies. You know it's true. If I said to, a woman, it's really so my wife. If I said to my wife, hey, do you want to go see, the Red Sox, the Bruins, the Patriots, where do you want to go? I don't know. It's Patriots. Let's go see the Patriots. Be like, would you rather go watch the women football league? She'd go, what the fuck is wrong with you? What'd you say? That's what would happen. Everybody knows. Guys are just bigger, stronger, faster, blah, 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 blah. But that doesn't mean like the WNBA can't be a good league, to be honest with you. It could be competitive. It could be fun. And the proof is in the pudding. Caitlin Clark. Somebody could actually shoot the ball and get it in and mean to. And it's like, you should want that more. But you hear this girl? This is white bread. And she's like, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying, this shit, girl? Oh, that felt so uncomfortable. Because it's all black league. It's all lefty bullshit. You're supposed to go in there, and the white people are supposed to pretend they're black. The white girls are supposed to go there and pretend they're black. And here's the deal. Speaking of my lovely white, love you. My beautiful, lovely, amazing, super duper, awesome, the best ever wife was like, do you know that the WNBA lost $40 million this season? Just say that on your show. I'm like, you know what, honey? I will. These chicks they all put on a bunch of t-shirts saying, pay us what you owe us. Pay us what you owe us? Your crummy ass league where you can't even can pass the ball without hitting the guy trying to eat his peanuts and Cracker Jacks in the front row, maybe even in the 10th row. You're throwing a ball all the way up to the fucking nosebleeds, and you want what you owe. You know what you're owed? $20,000 a year. That's about all you're worth. Caitlin Clark, she's worth about $1 million a year. That's it. $1 million. You know why? Because the WNBA has lost they're like almost 30 years old now. I forget exact year. I should have this a little better plan, but you know me. I got no fucking time. I got no time to prepare. So anyway, the WNBA loses like $50 to $60 million a year. They lose it. They fucking lose $50 million a year. Because of Caitlin Clark, they only lost $40 million. These bitches like, pay me. Pay you for what? You suck at the game. You don't put asses in the seats. You're all fucking lesbians. Hey, no offense to the lesbians out there. And no offense to gay dudes, but if I was watching, the Patriots play, and I knew every single dude in there is gay and they can't play the game, and not the gay dudes can't play, but, I'm trying to equate it to the WNBA. If they can't play and they're all gay, what do you got to say? No way. I ain't gonna pay. Not today. I don't know why. I keep rhyming. But it's for real. Nobody's gonna want to watch a fucking team that sucks. And that they're all like, all you can envision is like, for if the Patriots were all, or whatever team, the Buccaneers, if they're all gay dudes, I don't care who you are. All you can think of is, I wonder if they're in the locker room doing, booty stuff to each other's booty holes. That's how I'm right. I'm a human being. You watching these girls, I'm like, okay, this is the guy, and this is the girl, and God knows what they're doing. By the way, real quick, they're shitting on Caitlin Clark for not showing up to their collective bargaining agreement pre-meeting. It's not even the real collective bargaining agreement. It's a little, group that's going to get together and talk about what they want when they finally go to the collective bargaining agreement area. They actually owe, if they really wanted what they to pay, what they're owed, they actually, each one of them individually owes $400 million to the league. If everybody was going to be equal and honest, that's how much they are owed. Negative 400 grand. Caitlin Clark has brought eyeballs to the game and put booties holes in the seat. Well, booties, you don't want a booty hole in the seat. Put booties in the seats. Put asses in the stands. And they're actually, 10 to $15 million less than they owe from before. The NBA has been funding them ever since they came in. So how ungrateful would you have to be begging for years to be like, we want a women's NBA league, and the men's league says, fine, here is $100 million to start. We're going to make our collecting and bargaining agreement TV deal to have to include a little bit of you. First of all, that alone should be enough. But no, the regular NBA men's league are giving them money. They're paying their shitty $80,000 a year. That's what they make. Each one of them at the league minimum is $80 grand a year. I would love to get $80 grand a year. By the way, you know what a year is, right? A basketball season's like 3 months, right? $80,000 for 3 months. Get better. Get better players. If you have a bunch of Caitlin Clarks out there, guess what? You'll put out, I'll go. Man, I'll take my wife. Let's go on a date night. She'll be, where are we going? Be like, I don't know. We can go to the gay Patriots game. She's like, I don't know. Those boys, I don't know what they're doing in that locker room. I said, we could go to the WNBA game. Really? This is like 20 Caitlin Clark. Let's go to the WNBA game. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, let me, I don't know what the, truth is unbreakable is up in the house. Let's go. Hopefully I didn't just make everybody leave. The Antifa sweeper. Ooh, I like that. BW, I like the Antifa sweeper. Sean said they forgot to play with the HRT anuses before the protest. It is ma'am. It is ma'am. Truth's unbreakable. Let's go. That's a man, baby. Yeah. Do me. They are being paid for their value. That's not sexism. You damn right. I'll catch the replay later. Hopefully, things are all good with you peeps. Share the stream. Let's go. Yes. All right. So, by the way, we're going to go all the way up until 8, just right before 8 o'clock. Right when Dark Man Steve comes on. So, yeah. And I figured, why not? If I start at 6:30, I got a half hour. I got an hour and a half is pretty good. Hidden in Plain Sight, go follow them. Watch their show every Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a wonderful show. I'm always up in that chat. This is a sad story that I'm going to make a little bit of fun of. This is the man who died in a freak MRI accident. If you haven't heard the story, you'd like to hear, here you go. An accident was jammed in the machine for almost an hour. Never told to remove the 20-pound chain around his neck. Now, I wish there was more to this. I don't know why it doesn't have, like, all the other good stuff. I don't know if it's his wife or his mom or something like that. But this dude, I call him... Alright, so real quick, he had a big, giant chain around his neck. And it had a big lock, like he's DMX. So I would call him DMX Ray. DMX Ray, you gotta get it. So they've been going to this ghetto ass MRI place, and this poor man, he looks like a good dude, to be honest with you. I'm being a jerk, kind of picking on him, but why would you wear a giant chain to the MRI place? Do you have no fucking brains? Well, now you don't, but you know what I'm saying. Listen, I don't like picking on this poor guy. I really don't. He looks like a sweet dude. But just let his story be a lesson to you. Don't wear big giant chains or any chains at all to the MRI place. He wasn't the patient. It was like his wife or his mom or something. I don't know who the hell she was. Sweet lady, super sweet lady too. These are good people. Like I wish I had the damn thing. I don't know why I won't show it. I thought it was gonna be on here. But his wife, mom, or whatever, was like, he's been in there many a time with that chain, and even the doctors and nurses, you know, like recognized it and said, "Oh, that's a nice chain. Look at the size of that chain. That's a big chain, and you got a big lock on it. That's a big lock." And the dude, you know, so he kept wearing it. So they're getting paid. It's a gosh dang shame because this is a nice man. It's like it ain't no way any staff member with functioning effing brain would allow this dude to wear a boat anchor while getting an MRI. Wait, he could have just taken the chain off? Why was he trying to steal an MRI? Alright. I'm gonna get in trouble. It's just sad. It's ridiculous. I call him DMX Ray. DMX Ray. Oh, why am I bringing up all these? I see these stories. I'm like, this is a good one. No, it's not. Bruce Willis, Mr. Die Hard himself, moonlighting. Anybody remember the TV show Moonlighting back in the day? Bruce Willis is just like our boy Hulk Hogan. Reportedly can no longer speak, read, and has difficulty walking. Good Lord. It's so sad. We're all praying for Bruce Willis and Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, if you don't know, is in the hospital, basically on his deathbed. It is super sad. It sucks. I know a lot of people like, he's fucking sucks. Listen, I grew up loving Hulk Hogan. He was Mr. America to me. When it come crashing down, it has a sound. I better not get a strike for singing that. It's my voice. Anywho, yeah, big shout out, love, prayers, take your medicine and vitamins and brush your teeth, all that shit for Bruce and Hulk Hogan. All right, Linkin Park's Mike Shinoda claims fans lashed out at new singer Emily Armstrong because she's a woman. And I found it pretty good. Oh, did I post it up here? Maybe I did. Where the hell is it? There was a guy who said something pretty interesting. Oh, it was Rudy. It's our boy Rudy. Shout out to Rudy. He said, couldn't be worse than Soundgarden replacing their vocalist with a fat black woman who can't sing. The funniest part was at 07, people hated her so much, they didn't even catch her when she hit the floor. I don't even know if I can play this because of music. She's like, come on, you! Bad motor finger! Y'all didn't even catch happened at Walmart last week. Wake up, bitches, wake up. Let me get back up on this stage. Shout out to oh God. It's jokes. There she is. Y'all ready for this wig ass well? I said, is you ready? God damn. Alright, ready? In Didn't Do Nothing news. Oh, do I gotta unfurl this or what?
I didn't charge him for it.
What you talking about?
Charge him for it.
Gotta steal a motherfucking thing about this motherfucking
No, you got. Excuse me, your child didn't pay for that. I didn't charge him for it.
What you talking about?
The thing in his hand, I didn't charge him for it.
Gotta steal a motherfucking thing about this motherfucking
No, you gotta come back. He gotta come back here and pay for it, or you gotta come back. No, he gotta pay for it. No, yeah. Yeah.
I ain't got no reason to steal it.
Give me.
Don't
No,
touch
give
my
me.
baby.
Yeah.
Don't touch my baby.
No,
I'm not
give
with
me.
that. Don't touch my baby.
No, give me
Don't
that.
touch him.
Yeah.
Don't touch him.
No,
Back
give me
up.
that.
Don't touch my baby.
Give me that. I'm gonna call the police right now.
Call him then.
Okay.
Call him.
Yeah. I'm.
Call him.
Okay. Give me that.
Call him.
Give me.
Don't touch my
Now.
baby.
Garbage people don't belong in this country. I don't care. I'm saying it. Sorry. Listen, there are many, many good people of all shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, religions, and you name it. These mother chuckaluckers don't deserve to be around regular purple. All right, let's get into some a little less get me in trouble. If you take DMS said, if you take that fashion risk, you should know you have bad karma coming. Exactly. Hogan is dead from Hogan is unalived from drinking his own shitty beer. Oh, God damn. Lincoln Park is not the same without Chester. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, my man Chris Cornell died, dibbity doo doo, flippity flip flip, what is it called? Unalived. And then Lincoln Park guy was like, I can't live without him, even though he's got like a wife and kids and everything else. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Everybody's stupid. Not everybody. Not all you people are beautiful. And you're wonderful and smart and everything else. But everybody else is a bunch of dumbasses. All right. Hunter Biden is suggesting that he's going to run for president in 2028. And in this up-ass world with these didn't do nothings and these ding-a-ding-dongs all over the place and these morons all over this world, probably win the damn thing. Hunter Biden just went off on the Democratic Party. F him and everybody around him. George Clooney is not an effing actor. He's a brand. Goes off on Carville, David Axelrod, Pod Saves America guys, Anita Dunn, Jake Tapper. This fool goes off on everybody. So if you'd like to hear it, here go. Come on, get the... Why isn't it going? Hey.
Fuck him, and everybody... Opinions? But fuck him, and everybody around him. I don't have to be fucking nice. Number one, I agree with Quentin Tarantino. Fucking George Clooney is not a fucking actor. He is a fucking, I don't know what he is. He's a brand. And by the way, and God bless him. You know what? He supposedly treats his friends really well. You know what I mean? Buys them things. And he's got a really great place in Lake Como. And he's great friends with Barack Obama. Fuck you. What do you have to do with fucking anything? Why do I have to fucking listen to you? What right do you have to step on a man who's given 52 years of his fucking life to the service of this country and decide that you, George Clooney, are going to take out basically a full-page ad in the fucking New York Times to me and James?
Well, because your dad sucks, and he's always sucked, and he's a shitbag, and he stole the presidency, and he shouldn't have been there, and he should have got the fuck out. And I know that hurts you to hear that, but just have some crack and a smile and shut the hell up. But I do agree with you. Clooney is a brand. That dude's, ever since he made his special guest appearance on The Facts of Life, and Natalie and Tootie and everybody else up on there was like, oh, George Clooney. I'm like, dude, this guy sucks. Leonardo DiCaprio made a better appearance on Family Ties. Nobody want to see this dude, George Clooney. Next thing you know, guy's selling Nespresso and shit. Fuck George Clooney.
Carville, who hasn't run a race in 40 fucking years, and David Axelrod, who had one success in his political life, and that was Barack Obama. And that was because of Barack Obama, not because of fucking David Axelrod. And David Plouffe.
Damn! Crackdown Hunter's going off the hook!
And all of these guys, and the Pod Save America guys, who were junior fucking speechwriters in, on Barack Obama's Senate staff, who've been dining out on the relationship with him for years, making millions of dollars. The Anita Dunns of the world, who's made $40, $50 million off the Democratic Party. They're all going to insert their judgment over a man who has figured out, unlike anybody else, how to get elected to the United States Senate over 7 times. How to pass more legislation than any president in history, how to have a better midterm election than anybody in history, and how to garner more votes than any president that has ever run. And they're going to replace their judgment for his.
Not to mention...
Who's Jake Tapper's audience? Jake Tapper...
My mom or something? I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
For real, though. I don't even think it's your mom anymore.
No,
because by the numbers, what influence does Jake Tapper have over anything? He has the smallest audience on cable news. And beyond that, I think that the book is right now on Amazon that he put out. I mean, his ratings just went to shit after he put the book out. You know, they did a 2-week infomercial for it. I mean, it was such a money grab, such a disservice to everybody that he serves with.
Damn. Dude is just going
Opinions.
nuts. It sounds like he got all cracked up, was like, let me just shit on everybody who picked on my daddy. My daddy helped me to steal tens and hundreds of millions of dollars, tax dollars from America. I went to Ukraine, I got paid. I went to China, they gave me $1 billion for what? Like, this dude, like, I do agree with probably almost everything he said, to be honest with you. But, he's a total piece of shit, too, who can go F off with all the rest of the Clooneys and Carville. James Carville, they're fucking washed up. He ain't shit. All right. Now, I didn't want to talk about this really either, but I had a little beefs back and forth with Mark Randazza. I don't know. The jury's still out. I loved Mark Randazza. And it's not that I hate him, but he just gave me a bunch of grief not this past weekend, but the weekend before last. I didn't bring it up. But dude still got a little, shitty for me. And look, he's not following me back no more. He unfollowed me. That's fine. I think he's just an emotional lefty. And he tries to, he knows that the people on the right have logic and reason on their side. But, he still gets these lefty tendencies. He says here, I understand that correlation does not equal causation. But sort of funny how once U.S. aid money dries up, so does Hamas's money. Yeah, so it says Hamas facing financial and administrative crisis as revenue dries up. The military wing is struggling to pay fighters, while the Gaza government that Hamas has long run is cutting services and salaries for police and ministry employees. Listen, Hamas is fake. There was 25,000 people in Hamas. Do you know that? I learned that today on PBD. I think it was like a 3-day-old show, but whatever. 25,000 people were in Hamas, and that included their, all the people in politics or whatever. So, anybody left to Hamas, Hamas is completely fake. So he's like, yeah, the U.S. aid money dried up. So Hamas's did too. But we know Netanyahu gave $1 billion to Qatar, however you want to say it. And Qatar gave money directly to Hamas. Also, U.S. aid was giving money to all of them. To Israel, Hamas, Hezbollah, to all these fools. So, I mean, I don't know. This guy's always shilling for, foreign nations and shit. But Mark Randazza, I think he's a good guy. I don't know. He's a First Amendment lawyer. He's defended Alex Jones. He's defended Turtle Boy. He's trying to defend all these people. So I don't know. I'm stuck. I don't care if you unfollow me. It's not going to make me cry. But I don't know. I just still question him. And I just wanted to at least throw a little shade up in his beloved face. So, here's the joke of the day. Joke of the day, ladies. Here's the joke of the day. My wife was hinting about what she wanted for our upcoming anniversary. She said, I want something shiny that goes from 0 to 150 in about 3 seconds. So I bought her a bathroom scale. And then the fight started. But go. I don't know. I thought maybe it'd be funny. I gotta check with the chat. What is going up in the chakalak? Oh, come on, get out of there. Boop. Monkey faces. Yes, Sean. Monkey faces. I agree. Damn it, I wish I could put the chat off the... I could probably read it here. That's so frustrating. Makes me want to say the N-word. Makes me want to spit. Hunter is trying so hard. It really is cringe, dude. He's trying so... It's like... And also, DMF and everybody, who is Hunter trying to appeal to? If he just crapped on all of Obama's people, guess what, Hunter? All of the Democrats are all Obama people. Just like all of the Republicans were Reagan people for the last, 40 years or whatever. They are all the people who you want, like, to appeal to are Obama people. I don't know who he's appealing to. You ain't going to appeal to our side. Yeah, we'll be like, yep, George Clooney is a shitty actor. I don't care what anybody says. Worst Batman ever. Be mad at me all you want. And guess what? I love Arnold Schwarzenegger in a bunch of different roles. Total Recall was great. The Running Man. I love these shits forever. There's a bunch of other ones. His new shit sucks. Newer shit sucks. But he was the worst Mr. Freeze of all time. So, whatever. And if you love George Clooney as Batman, it's okay to have bad tastes. We're still cool. George Clooney is trash. Dude is trash. I saw that movie, what is it? Steal things in Italy and pretend like we're, whatever the fuck it's called. The Glorious Nine or whatever the hell stupid movie it is. Dumb heist movie. And I don't believe... The other actors in the movie were, like, pretty good. And maybe they suck too, but next to George Clooney, they were total shit. I think I end up skipping, like, skip. Okay, I'll watch 5 more minutes. Skip. I don't think I watched the whole thing, to be fair. But I did watch, at least 40 minutes of that trash movie. Ocean's 11. And, I am not kidding you. I'm not just saying this because of this mess right now. And when I saw it, I said the same thing. And I didn't even know if he was left or right. I assumed everybody's on the left when they are on my fucking movie screen. But I'm like, he kept taking me out of it. Like, every time we watch a movie or a TV show or whatever, like, we're supposed to be whisked away. Like, like I always talk about the TV show The Middle. I love The Middle. The actors, the writers are so good. I forget these are actors. I really do. Like, the mom was Everybody Loves Raymond's wife. I don't really even know any of the other actors from anything else. But, like, I forget that these people actually are on a movie or TV set. And this isn't a real neighborhood. Like, that's how good they are. Like, even if you take me away for a second. On Ocean's 11, I'm watching it. And I'm actually kind of getting into it a little bit. And George Clooney comes on. His acting sucks so bad. He took me out of it. It's like, you should have hired somebody else, even though I think it was his movie. Anyways, Hunter is trying so hard. It's cringe. DMS, yes. Doomy, crack cocaine is a hell of a drug. A hell of a drug. That dude was doing some freaky deaky on that shit. Alex Jones was always right. A to the men do mizzle. All right, what do I got up here? Anna Paulina Luna. What did Anna Paulina Luna say? I'm like, so. James O'Keefe, our boy. We love James O'Keefe around here. Listen, there are two truly real journalists that I know of. If you know of some more, let me know, because we're trying to find the real journalists in this world. They ain't on any ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, or anything else. Sorry. There's only two that I know. James O'Keefe and Aidan Kearney, Dr. Turtleboy. Those are the only real two that I know. I'm sure there are others out there. Please don't get mad at me, but no matter what, Turtleboy and James O'Keefe are the best. We love James O'Keefe. And so this has nothing negative to do with James O'Keefe. James O'Keefe tweeted 2 hours ago. It's probably like 3 now. Just in, Representative Anna Paulina Luna. That's how I see her fucking name in my head all the time. I don't even know what that's from. Is that from I can't remember the name. The two guys, Cheech and Chong. I think that's from Cheech and Paulina Luna. I think that's where it's from. Representative Anna Paulina Luna has issued a statement to OMG, O'Keefe Media Group, in response to our investigation into Johnson & Johnson, where a lead scientist and executive admitted that the company's baby powder, Johnson & Johnson, is like their marquee product is baby powder, contains cancer-causing metals. If you haven't seen the video, you guys really should. They admit everything. These guys are they need to get laid, clearly, because all these losers out here are just like, I'll tell you everything, just please. According to Congressman Anna Luna, I want to thank O'Keefe Media Group for bringing this to light. I will be calling on Chairman Comer to launch a congressional hearing to ensure the American people are informed that Johnson & Johnson is held fully accountable. Anna Paulina Luna, her statement, I was horrified to learn that Johnson & Johnson openly acknowledged their product, used by so many families on their infants, is known to cause cancer. Yet, they've done nothing to change it. I want to thank O'Keefe Media Group for bringing this to light. I will be calling on Chairman Comer to launch a congressional hearing to ensure the American people are informed and that Johnson & Johnson is held fully accountable. Oh, here it is right here. It's 12 minutes. We got to get going. This douchebag right here, this guy, he's kind of funny looking. He reminds me of like a...
I think they don't really give a shit about people.
Give it tea. I have to know.
When I started working on the consumer group. So that was actually one of my Johnson's was one of my brands. So I managed all the baby products.
No
so I actually,
way.
when that all happened.
I'm hearing a song in the background, plus it's a lot of shit. I don't know if you guys, when you read that, I hope it makes you feel all warm and tingly inside, because it doesn't make me feel warm and tingly. Anna Paulina Luna just said, oh, I'm going to find out if Jerome Powell did something. Everybody look over here. We're going to arrest Jerome Powell. And Johnson & Johnson admits, I mean, it's 12 minutes long. You go watch it, please. They admit that their shit causes cancer. And that they put heavy metals in talcum powder? What the fuck is wrong with you? And it's just, so this is what I said in response. Oh, so Anna Paulina Luna will be doing nothing about it. Congressional hearings to do nothing. I don't want to hear it from any of these people. We are absolutely screwed. But you know what? We'll be all right. There's always tomorrow. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be pre-game and tailgate and all that fun stuff for Primetime 99 Alex Motherchucking Stein. That's where we'll be. Back here tomorrow night. I always say 6, but it's probably going to be like 6:10. Maybe 6:05. But be prepared. You never know. If I get out of work early and God does a Moses deal and parts the New Jersey, New York Sea of cars, and I get home early, it hopefully will be at 6 p.m. No matter what, either way, please, pretty please, get your tukuses over to Doc Matt Steve's. Damn, I should have this pulled up, huh? That would probably be the move to do. Damn it, I ain't get. All right, so we got to get going. DMS is coming on right now. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, I'll be back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get over to Doc Matt Steve's. He's right here in the chat. Get your tukuses over. Where is he? He's right here. Get over to DMS's YouTube channel. I'll be in the chat. We're going to have some fun. Until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. when we prime it for prime time on right afterwards at 7. And then Doc Matt Steve at 8. I love y'all. All right. Let me see. How do I get out of here? There we go. I love you. Peace.